Arturo Dark Knight. He's one of our best listeners.
Oh, UV. Okay.
UV? Did you just say UV?
Why is there a chicken in my parking lot?
And welcome everyone to a Wednesday night SWGOH live stream. I am Ranger J 1999 and we are here. No, I'm not Ranger. If you guys were not in the Discord, Ranger had issues with an electrical company destroying his internet. You heard that correctly. An electrical company destroyed his internet. It has been quite a day. And that is why there was no lunch stream either. And yep, you are in trouble, Kitty Yoda. That is 100%. It is just all kinds of mayhem today. And yeah, that's all I can say. Hello, Dom. Hello, Clayton. Hello, Kitty Yoda. Hello to Beskar, Bandito, Fatality, Mr. Bone, Skywalker Vader. Doing something different with your hair today, Ranger. Yeah, I'm using a new product and it has grown my hair. I have changed from a redhead to a brunette, right? And then also it also darkens my skin, so it's kind of a weird thing. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I had a voice changer on.
Sorry. Now I'm back to my regular Ranger voice. Yeah, so it made my hair a little darker, made my skin a little darker. I'm not sure if it's worth the side effects. I preferred the way I did, and it grew out my facial hair some more. I used to have just it now, like it's just crazy. I don't know if I like this or not, but yeah.
Yes, you're in an alternate universe, Skywalker Vader. You are 100% in an alternate universe. But since Ranger is having issues, I am filling in and hosting the SWGOH live stream, where this one will probably be the shortest SWGOH live stream we have ever had, because one, I have no idea what the hell is going on. And two, I saw an update and I looked at the update. I'm like, this is the weirdest update that I've ever seen. Ray Rock, you are correct. This is not Ranger. That is indeed correct. No, Julie is not a cousin. Julie is just a friend. We've had this discussion before. Julie is merely a friend. So yeah, let's get that cleared up. So we will talk about stuff in game though. And yeah, we will talk about stuff in game. I don't know exactly what we will, but we will talk about something. Yeah, it actually is Ranger Ray Rock. I'm just trying to hide. There's been some issues going on with Poby and secret knife attacks and confusing people. And so yeah, I am Ranger. For all intents and purposes, Poby, if you are listening, this is the new face of Ranger. So when I tell you to attack Finn, attack the old version of this face. That's all I can say. That's all I can say at this point. Yeah. Yes, secret knife attack, the Finn that used to be here, which is the one that previously you called Ranger J 1999. It is true. Hello, Kazekage Too Easy. I don't know if yay is correct. I am here. This is true. I don't know if yay is the correct term to use, because I am going to be like completely useless. We will talk about uselessness in many degrees here, and I will encompass all of them. But we will continue to do what we can in the meantime, and hopefully you guys have fun tonight on a Wednesday hump day, and we will see what we can do. Is this the Matrix Finn? Depends. Did you eat the red poutine or the blue poutine? That's a Canadian Matrix joke. If you guys didn't get it, I crack myself up. It is true. I do have a Relic Rose Tico. Let's all take a gander. Let's all be in awe of the Relic Rose Tico, who is my highest Relic character. She is indeed, I believe, my only Relic 7 character. Of all my Relic characters, I'm going to sort by gear level, right? Of all my characters, I have 5s with Malik, Kenobi. I have a 6 with Gas. My only Relic 7 is none other than Rose Tico. We're just gonna take a look at Rose Tico, the hero of the Resistance, and just embrace it. Just embrace the hero of the Resistance that is Rose Tico. I ate both the red and the blue porg because they were very tasty. That defeats the purpose of making a choice. So that's what happened. What else, 73? Red and blue porgs would have both given you Ranger on the stream, but you ate both of them and you ended up with a Finn. That's what happens. You destroyed the entire puzzle. Yeah, it is. I don't know what the hell this is, Nathaniel Morgan. It's pretty bad. Pop the Omi. I don't even know what the hell an Omicron is. I don't even know what it is. You're telling me to pop the Omi. You're talking to someone that has zero clue what is going on in this game. Why does it say level 8? Oh, this is the Omi? This is the Omicron? I have no Omicrons. Yeah. On Wednesday night stream, Finn blames you. Oh my god. Omnom is a white disc. I've understood that, and Datacrons is something I can't use and is going to destroy the game, but I didn't know she got another ability. Fantastic. So her ability is while in Grand Arenas. Okay, so it's a specific Grand Arena ability. All other Resistance allies also gain 10% offense for each exposed enemy, and they gain 5% turn meter whenever a Resistance ally scores a critical hit. Okay. I mean, that's pretty decent. I have no idea how to get it. Let's see. The Galactic Challenge, which I did. Oh, you can get them from these things. Okay, so Cantina Battles and Zeta Upgrade Pack, which I'm assuming doesn't guarantee. Yeah, it doesn't guarantee anything. 5% chance of 4. Yeah, this is the biggest ripoff. No. Skywalker Vader, serious question. Would you start this game over so you don't see a GL doing GAC? Honestly, Skywalker Vader, I don't care if I see a GL during GAC. I saw him last time. I still had fun streaming. It doesn't make me enjoy this game anymore, but I don't think it really matters. Honestly, I don't think it really matters. My rank already dropped. I started off in like Kyber 4 and it dropped me to like Erodium 3, which still has people in with GL, so I'm probably going to drop even more. So once I drop, it's not going to matter very much. But yeah, so we'll just do it that way. Relic Cup next, Finn, to our... So Cup actually is on my list. I love Coruscant. I think he's gear 12 right now. I think Cup is gear 12. Let me double check. Where is it? Galactic Republic. Cup is... Where's my Cup? There he is. Yeah, Cup is gear 12. So actually, let me add this piece on him. So he's gear 12 and 4 out of 6. There you go. I'm working on Cup. Cup is awesome. Cup goes on my Padme team. So yes, I do enjoy the Cup. My roster is so outdated now, but it still makes me laugh. Oh, I get another free thing. What do I get? Do I get anything fun for free? Probably not. I don't think I ever get anything fun for free. That being said, welcome everyone officially to the Wednesday night stream. It's a little bit of a different view on this. Eduardo, glad to see Finn playing. I'm doing something with it. I don't know if that is the term, but yeah. He put a furnace on Cup. I threw a banana. Cup is gonna get relic soon. Cup is gonna get relic soon. Don't you worry. Just say, hello, the Durgan. Wait, what is happening here? Ranger has turned into Finn, and Finn has taken over for today. That is what has happened. For those that are not aware of what actually happened, Ranger put it in the Discord. The electrical company was working on stuff, and they managed to take out his internet. And apparently they've been trying to fix the internet, and he has gotten no update. And so currently, Ranger is without the interwebs. So filling in for the Wednesday night stream today is Finn. So this will probably be a very short stream because I have no idea. You guys can ask as many questions as you want. All you'll get is ridiculous answers. So I will say that. Feel free to put in questions in chat with the word question, knowing full well that I have no idea what the hell is going on. And yeah, you can get responses from somebody that has, well, no idea what the hell is going on. So if you want those kind of erroneous answers, feel free to put them in the chat. I'm gonna try and see if I can get all of Nightbot and everything working here for you guys. Yeah, the game is saved. Really, Durgan? Oh my God, Durgan. I don't know if that's the correct way to view this, but okay. Oh man, this is so... I'm trying to get everything... Hush, Eduardo. Awful. Finn has taken over the Matrix. That's what happened. I don't know if that's also the correct way to view this, but I will say that is probably not correct. In most cases, I will say that is not correct. Did Ranger play with Finn's balls too much on Monday and is just out of it? That is a possibility. That was involved, as well as some bourbon on Ranger's side, and yada yada yada. Ranger's not here to stream today, so we'll just leave it at that. Question: will you take over all the streams if Ranger internet never comes back? Lunch streams are difficult. Wednesday night stream, yes. That's as much as I can tell you at the moment. Lunch streams are just difficult for me, but yeah. You need to get Grande on the stream to answer questions. Yeah. Grande on the stream would definitely be pretty interesting. I don't know what he would answer either. But yeah. If I'm on more regularly, then I will get Grande on. I will talk to Grande and have him on more regularly. That much I can tell you. But yeah, that being said, let's see if we can actually jump into kind of whatever news there was, which isn't a lot. So I'm going to share here. So what we have is the updates that just came out in the game. Will we ever see Julie again? Again, yes. I don't know when, but yes. Grande has the best dad joke. Yeah, he does. Grande does have the best dad jokes. It is true. That is what he does. Hello, Fatality. Glad to have you here. It's good to stay regular, Durgan. I do have Raisin Bran. I do like Raisin Bran. It's one of my favorite cereals. We just ask Grande questions and he can talk for hours. It's true. Did anyone see the LOTR trailer? Oh, it's bad. I have not. I have not seen the trailer for the new one. But before we go into derailments, which is what I specialize in, we will look at the updates that were actually in the game. So they came out with a post for the announcements and everything today, saying that we're aware of an issue where Raven's Claw crew ability could be upgraded to max level with low gear level Kyle Katarn. And we'll be fixing the issue today. Tomorrow, we'll be running a script at approximately 1:15 p.m. Pacific time, which would have been today around 4:15 Eastern, roughly about 4 hours ago, to reduce this ability down to its base level and then return all the materials that were used on your account. Okay? And then we got a hotfix that said we released a hotfix to address the issue with Ravenclaw that we mentioned here and can no longer be upgraded with the low Kyle Katarn. Yeah, so there's that. And then we just got an update like an hour ago that said today's update is very small but will hopefully make folks happy like it makes me happy with exclamation points. So the first thing, find flow for datacrons have been fixed. Now, this whole thing is it's its own issue. I'm not going to come back and rant about this statement. We're just going to leave it. And then we have Radis endless spinning after battle has been fixed. Also, be on the lookout for a potential hotfix later today as well. Still working on it. So there you go. And then the update came out for Ravenclaw. So here is the question. Okay, we now have Ravenclaw in the game. When do we get Hufflepuff? That's the big question. We already have something similar to a Slytherin. And we have Gamorrean Guard for Hogwarts. So we need a Hufflepuff. The Gam Guard is filled with Hogwarts. That's what it is. I love Gamguard. He's actually going to be one of the next characters I actually work on. Gryffindor first. I don't know if we need Gryffindor. It's all about Slytherin. Are they all ships? I think they're all ships. We don't have a big question. Where the hell is Red 5? It is not here. So there you go. Yeah. But yeah, so if you guys have any other questions, that's pretty much it for the news. There was like nothing. Anakin was Slytherin. Oh my God, jargon. I'm not even going to read the rest of that. I started with Anakin was Slytherin and I stopped. And then I read the rest of the sentence before I actually said it and I stopped myself. So Durgan, you are awful. Oh my God. I almost said the whole thing too. I was like this close to saying the entire thing. Oh my God, Jurgen. Bigger question, where is Crumb? Crumb actually did the post. If you actually notice on the post that was done, the hotfix post was actually done by none other than Crumb. So it appears that Crumb has returned from his paternity leave. So it does appear that Crumb has returned. So I have an answer for one of your questions, I think. If that is your question. I have a bad theory, seeing as they are pushing Rogue One so bad. I hope they don't release Rogue One Red 5 and not Luke's Red 5. I'd cry. So Fatality, the only thing I can say, okay, and take this how you will. The Star Wars franchise made Rey declare herself a Skywalker. Let's make that clear. She is not a Skywalker, yet she declared herself a Skywalker. So currently we have a Rey that says she's a Skywalker, but really a Palpatine. And yeah, I would not get concerned about a Rogue One Red 5 because that's the least of what they have done to ruin things. So, I mean, yeah, Revan is a Skywalker now too. Yuta is now a ham sandwich. You see That's the way the world works now. Fatality. You just have to accept it. That is what is happening here. Rey is a Skywalker. The Red 5 is now officially part of Rogue One, and Yuta is a ham sandwich. I mean, that's all. Yeah. I hate you for confirming my fears. I mean, that's what else did you expect from me? I'm just saying. We're about to get a neutral Revan Skywalker, right? That's gonna come into the game. I thought you more of a grilled cheese sandwich. If Yuta wants to be a ham sandwich, Ray Rock, we are not to actually discriminate against that. Oh my God, Durgan. Oh my God, Durgan. Durgan with the Star Wars Harry Potter mashup awfulness. Oh my God, Durgan. I know, nobody wants that one. It was the original in terms of storyline. It was not the original based on how we were introduced to it as people. So yeah, in that case, it is not the original. The original is Luke's. So yeah. I'm just waiting for so this Rey, right? I'm still waiting. This Rey is not a Jedi, right? It's just unaligned Force user. I am waiting for Rey Skywalker in this game that is a Jedi. I feel like that's on the way. Question, will you relic ETH Koth after Cup? What do I have ETH at? I think I have ETH at like gear 11 maybe? I don't think I would actually use... The problem is I don't have a team for him. I have a team for the rest. Yeah, I have gear 11 on ETH Koth. I don't know if I would take him to relics. At this point, they would probably release Rey's Red 5. Exactly. See, now you're getting it, Fatality. See, you're now embracing your worst fears. you're embracing it all. You are understanding what is happening here. That is exactly what is about to happen. Question is, oh my God. I'm not reading that question, Durgan. Durgan, stop with, oh my God, Durgan. Stop putting in questions I can't read on stream. That is awful. Oh, I get it. I just don't want to embrace. That's why it's referred to as Rouge One. Oh my God. Phoenix will work with profundity. Oh my God. You guys are... I missed you guys. That's all I can say. I have missed being... My worst fear is Finn having pants on. I mean, I can help alleviate some of those fears for you, Kitty Yoda. Just saying. You can see my knee. You can see knee and then like foot. So no pants that you can see. So there you go. Okay, so we have alleviated Kitty Yoda's fears. So there you go. And then yes, just embrace it, Fatality. What do you mean I don't answer your questions anymore? I can't read your questions on stream, Durgan. Your questions are not fit to be read on stream. I don't know what else you want me to do. I am unable to read your questions. Just I did. But yeah. Can Finn twerk better than Ranger? Oh my God, Durgan. Why? Oh my God, Durgan. I can't, but damn it, Durgan. Why? Why must you ask these questions? Seriously. I don't know why you must ask these kind of questions. Ask a regular question and I will be able to answer it. And Eduardo, the answer is probably, because Ranger would never do it. And what else 73? I didn't leave you guys. I left the game, but now I'm back, kinda. At least kinda I'm back. But there's really nothing going on in the game. And honestly, everything that I've heard so far has not been good, so it's been kind of interesting. The Mace Windu team. I have a Jedi team that I was slowly putting together. Let me see where it is. That's a regular question, It is true. You are correct in that sense, what else 73. That is a regular question for Durgan. Okay, so how about this? I'm not going to read the question, but I will still answer Durgan's question. So for the first question about the Red 5, the answer is no. Just no, Durgan. That's not why. Just no. And then for his last question, the answer is, I mean, no. It's the same regardless. Yeah, my answer to you is it's the same regardless. That is my answer to you, Durgan. I have answered your question. I'm still not reading your questions, but I have answered them. So there you go. See? So I answered your questions now. Hello, Lord Megatron. If he did, that's surprising to me, Eduardo. I have obviously not been around that much, but yeah. Did anyone beat challenge tier 3 for the Inquisitors? I managed tier 2, but tier 3, yeah, I have no idea. I went to the Inquisitorius event, and I'll show you my progress on the Inquisitorius event. Let me go over here and go into here, and yeah, I have none. so I was able to do like nothing, and then they have all these, but yeah, I have nothing. It requires me to have a bunch of characters that I don't have. So yeah, that's where I am. And then I started on the Galactic Challenge. I just haven't done the crit thing yet, but I'm pretty much done. I don't feel like doing this to get that, but Ranger J 1990 Finn. Hello, Jedi Trading Bogus. Glad to see you again. Oh my god. I know you meant challenge T3. I'm just saying, I can do nothing. I have like no Inquisitorius anything. No one expects the Inquisitorius. Oh man. Oh yeah, I need to do these too. Let me just multi-sim everything. Okay, give me stuff. Huzzah! Okay. But yeah, so outside of those like posts, there was really like nothing today anyways on SWGOH. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to ask. But that's pretty much it. Ranger is without internet. I am useless when it comes to SWGOH questions, but if you ask, I will answer incorrectly anyways. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much every day. Oh my god, Durgan. I am pretty useless on a daily basis though. That isn't incorrect. That is a daily basis thing. Seeing as they are ramming them down our throats, they're now known as... No, I am not reading that either. Why must you guys keep typing things that I can't read on stream? It's like you're trying to get me in trouble. I don't know why you're trying to get me in trouble. All I did was try to help with the stream, and instead you all are trying to get me in trouble. Just ugh. What you should do, Finn, is relic one character per team so you can have a badass on each team for next week's 3v3. So if I look at my 3v3, I'm kind of relicked anyways. So these are the teams that I kind of had set up from before. most of them do have kind of a gear 12 or a relic of some kind. We'll review my teams and adjust, but this was kind of my like teams layout for threes. Even though I hate threes. Just I hate threes. I may sign up just to lose to lower my rank. That's probably what it's gonna end up being. Just so yeah. Does your mace have his Zetas? Probably not. Mace got reworked after I had quit. So I'm pretty sure Mace does not. I'll double check. Sure, let me see if Ace works. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure he does not because he wasn't, they updated him after. Yeah. He's still reset to level 1. I've done nothing with Mace. So let's go ahead and get him at least abilitied up. But they reset him after his rework, after I quit, and apparently I never reset him. So yeah, I'm not putting Omegas on him. Let's do all this, go back. So yeah. Hush, Wolfell. Awful. That's not a legit question. That's just awful. And hello, Wolfell. Why must you all torture me? I have no kids. I don't know why you keep on asking questions. There's no dungeon. There's no basement. Just awful. Okay. So to answer the question about the Zetas, the answer is no. As you can see, I'm just updating the skills for the first time right now. I don't know if any other characters got reworked where their skills are all 0. I probably should check. Is it adding points to my GP? That's nice. I shouldn't have deployed in my TB in my guild of 1. I missed out on some GP here for Mace. But that's okay. It's all done now. But there you go. All right. Any other questions that you guys have? Like I said, today's probably is going to be a shorter stream just simply because, yeah, there's really not much going on to begin with. So, and honestly, the fact that we managed to get over 30 minutes is already surprising enough to me. I don't even know how we got to that point. But, yeah. So I'll give you guys another like few minutes here to ask any questions if you guys have any, but and even Durgan, I have answered your questions, Durgan. You're welcome to ask more. I'm just not reading them on stream, but I have answered your questions, to be fair. I have answered them. I should get some credit for that. I should get some credit for the fact that I actually did answer your questions. You have a whole list of questions? Oh my god. Oh my god, what else? No, we don't need to get Grande in here to keep this rolling. We can go 2 hours? No. I will try to do more streams though. I mentioned it on my morning streams on Twitch, but come like September, once I get the door and everything, I'm getting the doors installed in August. Is what it currently looks like. Once all that's done, then come September, I'll be on a better stream schedule, even including the evenings. And that's when I plan on doing a little more with SWGOH beginning on September. So, at the current time anyways. Now, granted, the game could do stuff and make me not want to play, because I honestly already don't really like a lot of this stuff, so. When I come back and I do GAC, then you'll get 2 hour streams. Because I will do my GACs. But yeah. I know, and I will jump on the Wednesday night stream and stuff like that moving forward. So we'll figure everything out. I'll be honest with you guys. When I came back to this game, the reason I've decided to kind of come back to SWGOH actually has nothing to do with the game itself. It is truly you guys. You guys completed the challenge for the ACS, and can we hear a story, Finn? How did you and Ranger connect? Okay, I will tell you that story. I will end the stream with that story, Elsie. How about that? I will end the story with that stream. But oh my god, Wolf fell. But when I came back, the thing that got me to play again was when I streamed during that week of GAC, because you guys completed that ACS thing. I realized I had a lot of fun streaming with you guys. In particular, doing stuff with GAC where I just had fun. I don't know how many of you actually know everything I have done. If you guys haven't seen my GAC, especially those that are newer, but some of the fun things I enjoyed doing was making actually the videos for the different teams and stuff that I used. For example, are you ready? You think you can tell us what to do? Think you can tell us what to wear? Think you're better? Well, you better get ready to bow to the master. Break it down. Gotta resist into something cool. We just got tired of doing what you told us to do. Yeah, that's a rose, boy. Yeah, that's a rose, little man. Break it down. The resistance acts. The resistance. So that's the nonsense that I enjoyed doing. And when I was streaming and I like played those clips and everything again, I realized that's actually where my fun was. It's not actually this game. This game has actually gotten way too overboard. I came back, there's 5 different energy things. I got earlier on the pre-stream with the VIPs. The VIPs can go back and check. I must have gotten 15 different pop-ups for me to buy something. I swear, any other game, I would have deleted the game. But because it is an RPG game, it's Star Wars, and it does allow me an outlet to be creative, I was like, oh, well, maybe I'll just continue playing for that reason. I'll do GAC. I honestly don't care about the game all that much. I am in a guild of 1. I'm in a guild called I Blame Finn with myself. That is it. So I'm not really joining any other guild or anything like that. You still got those pains, those pills to ease Revan pain. Yes. So that's the thing. It did give me ideas for commercials and all these other kind of things that I can just have fun with. And that's the reason why I'm coming back to the game. So this game in and of itself, I mean, honestly, it's done so many. I haven't found anything I've really liked in this game, to be honest. I come back and there's galactic challenges that are just trying to get me to like crit like 30 times in one battle. Like I really don't feel like sitting around and trying to crit for this thing. Galactic Conquest, or the Conquest here, is just Galactic War on crack, and we just went through a whole thing where we wanted everything simmed, and instead now we're actually doing more of it. I'm like, really? I have to spend time to work through 5 sectors to, it's just, Finn, you won't answer Durgan's question, but you're talking to us about how you play with yourself. Hey, I answered Durgan's questions. What else? I'm just saying, I answered his questions. You can go back and check. I answered all of Durgan's questions. I did. I answered all of his questions. So, that being said, oh my God. Once you earn 110. Oh, yeah. For the Sith raid, let me know. I'll come. No. This is my guild. I'm going to attempt to slowly work on soloing it myself. I'm going to try to solo everything. The AAT, the Sith raid, everything. I am in my guild of 1. That is it. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get the tickets because I'm so bad. I have I think right now I've only gotten less than 400. Oh no, I'm down to 60 because it just reset. So yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not a Kraken. Hush you. Send. Oh my God, Jedi training bogus. so, so I'm just gonna come back and just have fun the way I would like to have fun, and that's pretty much it. But glad to see you, Paul Bracamonte. And Fusro Josh, glad to see you too. And our Wilson, are you gonna play the new Lord of the Rings game? Probably not. Are you gonna tell the story I asked for above? No, your story, no, because you're misrepresenting all of it. That's not the way it was. First off, Karma's friend was literally just a friend, and she was already married. There was no dating going on there. So I'm just there's just so many things wrong with your story, with your question, Kitty Yoda. The answer is no. I will, however, answer Elsie's question to end the stream. So Elsie asked the question, how Ranger and I connected at the beginning. So for those that don't know, RSG started 6 years ago now. But before that, in the long time ago of the, we'll call it the before time of SWGOH. When SWGOH first came out, there were no guilds. So I don't know how many of you are a little bit newer or where you guys all started. But when Galaxy of Heroes first came out, there was no guilds. Everything was just like solo play. And what you did is you created communities based on just Galaxy of Heroes. You would just talk and have fun and be in kind of this individual group. And so there was one community at the time that was called the Skunk community. And for those that don't remember, there was a streamer early on named Lord Skunk. And he was actually pretty much the first person at the time to start streaming about Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. And so he ended up building a community, and it was called Team Skunk. And people would just come in there and chat and just discuss. That was more of the public community. The other one was kind of like Team Instinct, the Dark Times. So the other one was kind of like Team Instinct, and there were some other like larger guild conglomerates that had their own stuff. But Team Skunk was more of kind of like a public thing. Well, then guilds started to form. And when guilds formed, there was a work being done by the Team Skunk group to get all of its members into guilds. Okay, so there was that work being done, and Grande was actually one of the people that helped with the organization of those guilds. That being said, at the same time that all this was happening and guilds were being created, there was another stream that was going on by a player that was in TI called Merlin Darkmage. And Ranger would frequently be on the Merlin Darkmage stream. And so he was on the stream and doing like voices and stuff with Merlin Darkmage, and it was just a lot of fun. And I would be listening to that stream. Until that point, I had not talked on Discord. All my stuff had always been typing. In the Team Skunk Discord, people would be in the general voice chat, and I would go in the general voice chat, I would listen, and then I would just type in the general voice chat. That was primarily because I didn't have a mic that was working. The mic on my laptop at the time was just really bad, and it was just like all kinds of static, and you just couldn't hear anything. So I just never spoke. Reason I bring that up, Grande, for the longest time, thought that I was just a girl that didn't want to talk on stream. like talk to the other guys. So he didn't, like I said, it was like my mic wasn't working and everything, but Grande did not realize that until I actually spoke. Yes, exactly, Fatality. That is exactly what it was. So as Merlin Darkmage and everything was continuing, there was the buildup of the guilds and everything. And Ranger and I ended up on the same Grande Split and oh my god. So Ranger and I ended up in the same guild of the Team Skunk guilds because our GPs and everything were similar, and based on the way that Grande and like Ramon and some of the people they're the ones that kind of worked on the actual algorithm more so than actually Skunk. Ranger and I ended up in the same guild. We were in Team Skunk Psi. And for those that were here from the early days, you will also know that another person in the guild was Dark Lord Lampshade. And Lampshade was actually the guild leader of Team Skunk Psi. So, through Team Skunk and being in the same guild, as well as the Merlin Dark Mage streams, Ranger and I just began just chatting because I would just ask questions in the stream and stuff. Well, over time, the Skunk stream developed issues. Not going into too many details, but suffice to say, Skunk was driving people away. One of those people that he was kind of driving away was another name that you may have heard on many of our streams. He's also the one that plays the guitar at the beginning of the stream in the intro, and that is Sith Lord Stu. Well, at some point, everything kind of broke up with Team Skunk. There was a whole incident revolving me when I was sleeping. Skunk got mad at me, kicked our guild out of Team Skunk. So Team Skunk Psi was actually no longer a member of the Team Skunk community because of me, and I was asleep when he claimed I did something, right? It's a whole long story. We don't need to go into that. That being said, our guild got separated from the Team Skunk community, and Sith Lord Stu had already left Team Skunk with a whole bunch of other people, and they had a whole group called the Rebels. And so we kind of joined them. We had always been friends with them. We had talked with them. Even after they split, we didn't really care. And then once our guild got moved from Team Skunk, we kind of officially joined the Rebels. Well, once that happened, around that same time, Merlin Dark Mage was stopping his stream. And so Ranger was thinking about picking up the stream again, but he had never done anything with streaming before. In fact, neither had I. But the one that did was actually Stu. So RSG originally started at that point with myself, Ranger, and Stu, with Ranger and Stu kind of being the hosts of the RSG stream, and I was doing more of the AV and the technical stuff in the background. And as some of you know, RSG did not always stand for Reality Skewed Gamers. That came a little later, but we were RSG at the time. And over time, Stu also stopped playing, and he had, of course, we've mentioned this before, he was diagnosed with cancer. He stopped playing SWGOH, so he just didn't stream and everything as much. He focused more on his guitar and stuff like that. And I ended up going on stream to join Ranger for all of the streams, and we started the Wednesday night stream. Grande came in, I believe, around episode 10. That's when he left the Skunk community. Yep, that is correct, Fatality. We were real Sith of Genius. That was the original RSG. And so that's actually how Ranger and I met and how we started RSG. It actually started because of the Team Skunk community being placed in the same guild and Merlin Dark Mage and his streams. And then Grande came because he just recognized myself and Ranger just because we had been in the Team Skunk community. Things kind of broke apart with Skunk and all that, which is a whole separate thing, but yeah. Finn, you can't rogue action when I'm asleep. What do you mean you can't rogue action? I mean, that's exactly what happened. He claimed I badmouthed him, and God, that's a whole separate story. Next time I'm forced to like host the stream or something, I will tell you that entire story. That's a whole like separate story that's gonna take about like 30 minutes just to tell. But yeah, I will save that story for the next time because I don't want to be out of stories if I have to host again. I have nothing SWGOH related. So yeah, I was thinking it was Ranger Stew and some girl. Hush, Mr. Bone. Just awful. Didn't you have to change your logo because it looked too much like it? So there was a couple of things, Fatality. You did badmouth him. I was there. Hush, Yuta. So, actually, I will badmouth him to his face, but that had nothing to do with it. He was so sensitive. He was kicking people out. Ranger actually straight up went against him in the forums. So let's just be clear there. Ranger also was also pissing off Skunk intentionally. I will tell the story a different time. I need to save something. Need to keep you on your toes there. But Fatality, it was, so how does Urban Blaster? Urban doesn't fit into the story directly in any way. We just met Urban later. Urban was just somebody we came across later as we were streaming. He's not directly, he was actually in the Rebels in one of the guilds, and we just, when we moved into the Rebel Alliance, after we left the Skunk, we got familiar with Urban, and Urban was just a cool guy, and then we had him on the streams and stuff, and he was just fun. So that was it. There wasn't anything kind of like crazy with Urban with all of this. Why do you ask about Urban? I'm just wondering, was there something in particular you were wondering about Urban? Because yeah, Urban just came later. He had his own stream. He was doing his Gamer Fuel stuff. We just thought Urban was awesome. I can't remember exactly what it was. He was in, I think, a smaller guild. He had posted a video about SWGOH. One of the people in Rebels saw his video and just thought it was hilarious. So we all watched it and we were like, this guy is awesome. Oh, he has one of the RSG commercials. Yeah, that was just a collaboration. So what happened with Urban had his own channel. He was in like a small guild. And what happened was he had posted like a YouTube video. And somebody in the Rebel Alliance, I believe, saw it. It might have been Floba. Floba or Stu, I think, are probably one of them that saw it. And they posted it, and we all watched it, and Urban was hilarious. You guys have seen Urban, hopefully, and if you've seen it, he's the same as he was now as he was then. He's just like, he doesn't care, he just does whatever he wants. His commentary is hilarious, and so we were watching it, and we're like, this guy is just like funny. He doesn't truly like understand like every little thing, but he's not a whale. He's just kind of like a free-to-play player because he doesn't pay for this shit, and it was just hilarious. And so they recruited him from this small guild into one of the Rebel groups, and I'm blanking on the name because Urban was long time in that guild. He just stayed in that guild, but it was because he was there, and then we joined, and then we just came across Urban, thought he was hilarious, and that was just a collaboration, Ray Rock. He did the Shore Trooper thing just to kind of join us on one of the commercials. Urs is also in the Drevenex commercial, if you remember. But he's never really been like RSG. He's just been a friend to RSG. Same thing as Urban. Oh my God, what else, 73? Don't be doing your Seinfeld stuff on me. Yes, Fussro, we are reliving old war stories now. That is effectively what is happening. Who cares? Tell the story. I want that. No, I will save the skunk story. I will save the skunk story. And so what happened with RSG is we were real Sith of Genius. Our logo was very similar to what it is now. It is this logo, right? The problem is initially what we did was we did like a silhouette, and we kind of used Vader as the mock-up for it because we were just doing Star Wars, right? But that kept on getting flagged. Ultimately, we were able to kind of modify it, and we created our own that kind of has that look, but it really is just kind of the gamer with the backwards hat. So we're like, okay, we'll stick with that. We were still real Sith of Genius even with this. However, oh yeah, why did I say that's Pesci? I'm thinking Seinfeld, it's Pesci. Sorry, what else, 73? That is Pesci. But in any case, I'm trying to get through a story, and you're interrupting me with just okay. Anyways, oh my God, Durgan. Real Sith of Genius, however, when we were trying to get things like hoodies and hats and everything together, the word Sith kept on getting a copyright flag. So we're like, we can't keep this name because anytime we try to do anything with our name of Real Sith of Genius, it keeps on getting copyright flagged. And so we wanted to keep the acronym of RSG, but change the words. And so we came up with Reality Skewed Gamers, and we've been RSG Reality Skewed Gamers ever since. So yeah, I'm not torturing kids. Hush you. Keep you. Oh my God. You don't need me more wacky. There's nothing that requires me to be more wacky. What was the name of that German lady who used to do Jedi Academy? Darth Bella. Wrong story, Finn. Hush you. I'm saving that whole story of the departure of Team Skunk Psy from Team Skunk. I will save that for a different day. There's no fight. Actually, the fight was actually between myself and Ramon. That was a whole separate issue. Although that we've cleared up a long time ago. Ramon is still like a good friend, but yeah, no, that was the other thing. But yeah, you need to make up for it by being extra wacky. No, I don't think you understand that there is no extra wacky. Yeah, she just disappeared. She kind of like quit the game and whatever else. And yeah, she left. But yeah, so Lampshade during this turmoil time. Yeah, so Lampshade was actually the guild leader. And when little bit of insight into the story that Paul Bracamante is asking for, Skunk reached out to Lampshade as the leader of the Psy Guild and told him that Ranger was trouble and that he needed to remove me because I was an officer in the guild. He told me he needed to kick me out of the guild. And Lampshade's like, no, I'm not going to do that. He's like, you need to at least take him away from officer. He can't be trusted. And Lampshade's like, why? And he's like, I think something or other, but effectively, size matter. Hush, Durgan, damn it. Oh my God. So he was basically, Lampshade was basically being told by Skunk to kick me out of the guild, and Lampshade's like, no, and then instead he kicked our entire guild out of Team Skunk. A lot more details to that, but there's your little summary story there, Paul. But yeah, so Lampshade actually did not go along with Skunk, and rather would have had me in the guild than to listen to Skunk. And so that's why our guild got removed. But honestly, none of us were really sad. So yeah. Question, when will you invite Smithy D back on? That's a Ranger question, Kazekage. I don't do really anything with SWGOH. As far as I know, Smithy is always welcome. Smithy is a longtime friend of RSG. In fact, he and Warrior are the creators of Jedi Academy. We only kind of continued it for streaming purposes because of their schedules. But as far as I know, Smithy is welcome on... Yep, Smithy D. He is welcome on the stream whenever. What does it mean? What does it even mean to be in Team Skunk if you're not in their guild? Well, that's the thing. So we weren't in their guild. We changed our name right afterwards. So it's your stream now. But no, it's not. Ranger will be back. He's just without internet right now. Oh my God. What changes if you're kicked out of Team Skunk? Honestly, the benefit, there's really no benefits. It was just the community. He literally kicked us out of the Discord. So what sucked, kind of, is that you weren't able to talk to the people in the community. He literally banned me from the Team Skunk Discord. And he banned every single person from our Team Skunk Psy. So the in-game stuff is irrelevant. But out of game, being banned on that Discord, it had so many different people. But luckily, the people we had all talked to outside of that Discord. So, for example, Grande was already in the Rebels Discord, even though he was still in Team Skunk at the time. He was in the Rebels Discord, and I talked to Grande there. Ramon was actually in the Rebels Discord as well, so I could still talk to him there. Like, everybody was still kind of in a separate thing, but there was a few people I wasn't able to talk to afterwards, so I had to kind of PM them and add them to my friends list and do that kind of stuff. But that's the main thing. And yeah. But yeah, Smithy D, as far as I know, is always welcome back. It's just SWGOH is still Ranger's realm. I'm slowly coming back into it, but Ranger has kind of held the fort for RSG and SWGOH. All right, guys. Well, that was an interesting turn of events. We had talked about the past and everything. If you guys like that, I don't mind. That's what I can contribute. That's the only thing I bring. I can bring stories of the past. I'm like an old man now. Back in my day, there were no guilds in SWGOH. Like, that's all I have to contribute. That is literally all I can contribute. Oh my God, Kitty Yoda. But with that, I'll go ahead and start signing off, guys. Like I said, there isn't a lot of news in Galaxy of Heroes right now. But yeah, so it's Hermit Finn now. Oh my God. Thank you guys so much though for hanging out. I hope you guys had fun on this Wednesday evening. Not as many SWGOH related things, but a little bit more on the history of SWGOH, brought to you by Brockfinity. And with that, I am Finn with Reality Skewed Gamers. Thank you guys so much for joining. Hello, Psycho Drums. Bye, Psycho Drums. You are late to the party. When will Grande bring back the chicken? Grande has to catch the chicken first. That is the big thing. He has to actually catch the chicken. But with that, I am Finn with Reality Skewed Gamers. Thank you guys so much for joining us on the Wednesday stream. Hopefully, Ranger will have a lunch stream tomorrow. Make sure you're on the Discord if you're not, so you can get updates on that. And I am signing out. Take care, guys.